Hi all, in this video we'll see how to work with an autocomplete dropdown with inline edit. You would have come across search boxes where as you start typing, the results matching to it start coming up. Similarly, in case of autocomplete dropdowns, a text box is available to enter the input and the matching items from the list are displayed. Now let's take an example over here. So here we have a state dropdown. Now state dropdown has this text box as well as this dropdown icon from where the list is displayed and any entry from it is selected, or else you can start to type the input and then it will start showing you the matching results and you can select the desired one. Now let's jump into Tosca to create a module for this. Scan application. Okay, now let's use select on screen. So here, as you will notice, state is a text box and this button is a different control. So we have two different controls over here. And if you're working with autocomplete dropdown and you need to type the input and select the results, then you need not select this dropdown button over here. So we'll go ahead and select the state text box. Okay, and that is how you can select the desired control. So I have already created a module, so I will not be saving this. So let's take a look at the module over here. So for now I have scanned this button also, but as we are not using it, we can certainly delete it. So I have this state box over here. Now in order to automate this, so the first thing would be to type the input into the state box. Okay, so in order to do so, I have already created a test case and a strip in it. So let's provide the input in it. So I'm typing Texas over here and the value is provided. So let's give it a run and see what happens. Okay, it has successfully entered the value. However, if you notice, the autocomplete results are not displayed in this case. The reason being that this is as good as copy pasting the value. However, the autocomplete results are displayed as you start typing keys one by one. In order to do so in Tosca, we have something called as send keys, so which sends the individual keys, and this is as good as typing. So that's why we have to enter this. Now let's give it a run and see the difference. As you can see, this has entered the input by typing the letters one by one, and hence the autocomplete results are also displayed. Now next thing is to select from the results. Okay, so in order to do so, we'll need to scan this particular entry or result separately. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. So you can go with the same module and try to rescan it so as to select the value, so that when you next time work in a test case, you'll be able to achieve the selection of the value in a single test step. So what I did is I found this li element. So if I do select on screen, see this text is gone, but this is the li tag, or this is the control that is desirable. So I have selected it, and if you go to the properties, you'll notice that it has inner text as Texas, which we have entered. So this is the right control, and I have saved this in a module. So this was our next test step. So now let's go back to the test case. We have entered the value the application has sent the autocomplete results. Now we have to select it. So let's perform the click operation on it. Now let's give it a run all together. Before that, I'll just erase this value. Alright, as you can see, the value is successfully selected. So this is how you can work with autocomplete dropdown with inline edit. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful.